Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing the Council for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we get to where we are tonight, or check out some of the games we've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let us go ahead and get into the game, after I set a category. Oh goodness, it is difficult to recap at this point. I'm gonna try though. The year is 1793. We are playing a guy named Louis who came to an island where all of the rich and powerful have gathered for mysterious purposes. We were just looking for our mom, who is there on some sort of secret mission. Turns out that secret mission was to stop demons, which it turns out totally exist. As a matter of fact, the hosts of the party, Lord Mortimer and Lord Holm, are demons who are hundreds if not thousands of years old and are working to control all of humanity. And also it turns out we were secretly Lord Mortimer's son, which means we're a demon too, which means we have mind powers. That's wild. So today we are heading into the vote that they are having for their secret project. And we have made the decision that although publicly we are supporting Lord Mortimer, privately we are trying to burn this whole thing down. We don't want anyone to come out of this vote looking good, because screw these guys. We don't like them. Let's see. Also, you slept with a lady who then killed her twin sister and then killed your mother. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. We've made some decisions. Some we've regretted. Some seemed like the best at the time and then weren't later. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get into this. It's only day 5. I think it's later than day 5. I think there's been more days in there than 5, but it's episode 5 and oh, it's been rough. It has been rough.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
Mortimer's office. January 24th, 1793. The Council. Episode 5, Checkmate.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side. One after the other. You can do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
All right. Let me get caught up on chat first and foremost. And first thing, while we're here, hang on just a moment. And they changed the interface on me. How do I do this? Oh, they changed the interface. I don't know how to do that now. I'm gonna have to look into that later. But also, Rose, thank you for the 45-month resub right there, Rose. Subbing for speaking is the only way to beat the bribe. This is the truth, Rose. This is the truth. Thank you so much for the support, Rose. How are you doing today? How is your week going? And what have you been playing recently? Relentlessly, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Gamagumo, who is that last guy? He's not new, but I'll show you who he is once I have access to the journal. Yeah, those are George Washington and Napoleon, most definitely. This game's pretty wild. Repscallion, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you with us. Yet no violence, apparently. Well, there goes my plans. Alright, so we've only found one new manuscript, unfortunately, which gives us 1 point in conviction, so that's a nice thing. Isn't gonna really get us anywhere, but I'll take it. We've already got every skill up to level 2, that's awesome. We're not gonna get much more at this point. Like, we might get 1 or 2 level 3 skills, that's about it. So we're gonna have to take what we can get at this point. Like, I know we can get diversion up to level 3, which will be cool. But that might be it, honestly. Excuse me. Let's see, relentlessly, you're alright, other than the fact that your microwave committed Sudoku, and I had to get a new one. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't think Louis would be able to accomplish much violently anyway, but it's worth noting. So we can do anything we want, but no violence. Let's see, Rose beat Tears of the Kingdom, but you're likely to go back and do all the shrines. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Punch them with our mind instead. We do have some mind powers. Namely, number 1, we can read minds, and number 2, we can possess bodies, which is interesting. All right, so yeah, we got the only manuscript we have available to us. All right, so we have to convince everybody on that list to vote for us. But Gamagumo, you were asking who that guy was there. That is Von Wollner. He is a guy obsessed with the occult. And we've messed with him a couple times. There was a running gag last time that he is spectacularly vulnerable to diversion. We completely made a fool of him a couple times. Oh geez, relentlessly. Well, I'm glad you were able to get it replaced before it did anything dangerous. That is terrifying. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Malkill, welcome in. I don't think that's what they mean, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I would not bet on it. Alright, so we need to convince Piaggi, Von Wollner, Godoy, and Lady Hillsborough. And Von Wollner's... Or no, that's our patron, as it were. I'm gonna leave him be. I do need to keep trying to pick up items because we burned through a lot yesterday. We burned through a lot of items yesterday. Holy crap. So, let's see if we can replenish our stocks, hopefully. A little shaken up. I was in the middle of baking and my shortbread turned out less than ideal because I wasn't really focused on it after that. That's fair. That's fair. I think the important thing is that you're safe. Because that is a situation that definitely could get scary. Didn't call her Emily? Oh god, didn't I? Oh, hey, new manuscript. We'll take that. we are pretty sure. At least I'm pretty sure now that we got the right Emily, because she called herself Emily last time we saw her. Now, we didn't really sit down and chat with her after that, because I'm real mad at her, because killed my mom, but aside from that, I think that she is the real Emily. Oh, it's good, Relentlessly. Yeah, it's might have been good to get it out of the way anyway.
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
Alright, here's Von Wollner's room. Let's see if we can have a chat with him.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Wollner's planning something.
Ah, jeez, what is he up to now? Let's see if we can figure it out from what he's got laid out around here. There's that lockbox we can't get into yet.
What a mess. Looks like Wollner was interrupted.
We were looking at this before. But we weren't able to fully get through all of this. Let's see if we can do anything more now. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the thing. It makes it sound like Von Wollner has the book we're looking for. Which, if we could figure out where that book is, that would be a huge, huge coup. When the smoke comes out, they stop working. It's true. You can't let the magic smoke out. You have to keep it in. Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Relentlessly right there. Gift sub number 1,364. I don't know if that's a warhammer, but that is a mean-looking hammer. That hammer looks like that could do some damage.
Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Yeah, let's use some logic here.
Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here.
Which is nice, but doesn't really solve anything for us.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Yeah, we already did this.
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
So we believe that he did, in fact, have... He may have the book. He might actually have the book here.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
That seems like that might be important at some point as well. I wonder if that might be the solution for this.
Chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Alright, yeah, it was zinc was the code for that. And we got a whole bunch of notes in there. Holy shit, that's awesome. Yeah, that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, now we've got 3 manuscripts for last time, including the completed notes by de Richet, which will give us 3 skill points, so that is huge. Why zinc's important? I'm not sure. That might relate to another puzzle as well. We'll have to see.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Oh yeah, we were working on this before.
Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink. I must find something else.
Alright, let's keep looking around the room, see if we can figure out some more clues to definitively figure out what to do with that blotter. Because I do kind of want to solve that puzzle. We're getting near the end of the game, so everything is going to be significant at this point.
Just close.
Ugh, just close.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Nothing there either, apparently. Doesn't look like there's anything else to see in here.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Alright, is there anything else? Let's see. Now that you've made it this far, do you think taking the criminal studies class at the beginning would have made things easier or harder? Honestly, I don't think it would have made it easier or harder. I think it just would have made it different. Because if we had taken detective as our class instead of politician, we would have been a lot better at analyzing evidence, but we wouldn't have been good at conversation. So it just makes the game very different, but doesn't necessarily make it easier.
Find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Let's try science here.
I have to find some ammonium sulfide if I want to make the text appear by capillary action. Perfect. Here's some. Yes, it worked. Now I can see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Al-Azif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Wollner. This is child's play.
Alright, so it sounds like maybe if we go to the docks, we can find the book. Alright, so I'm going to use a royal jelly. I thought I'd be able to get another one out of here, but no, we can't interact with it now. So this game has done a good job of making you do both? Yes. Yes, so it gives you a lot of good alternatives, which I think is very neat. Alright, so let's see if we can head down to the docks first thing. Because I want to see if we can recover the book. That'd be cool as hell. So what's the chemistry do? Good question. Chemistry is +1 point in sciences. Ease peas. Now again, since we're already at level 2 everything, that's not going to help us that much, but a point's a point. I'll take that. Alright, where do we go to get to the dock now? This way? Alright. Ah, there's some royal jelly. Oh, we can't go out there? Dang it. Alright. So we might not be able to get to the dock at the moment. Science points for using science. That checks out. The science stuff. That's what it is. Alright, we'll look around to see if anybody's around too as we're going, because we do still need to convince folks about stuff. And we gotta watch out in case any of Holmes people have any shenanigans. Said landing stage, right, which I assume means the docks. I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure what else it would mean besides the docks. I could be reading it wrong though. If you're thinking I'm reading it wrong, let me know.
I need to talk to von Wollner. Blast it. Holm is with him. Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we are waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you. They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides. All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Landings are also a thing on staircases too. You're correct. However, I don't think I can actually be on any of the staircases in the game. They all just sort of teleport you from one end of the staircase to the other. Blackrock Phantom, welcome in. How are you doing today? So, I can't really investigate any of the staircases, unfortunately. Let me take a quick look down here. We've been playing a lot of Diablo. Excellent. Good deal.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Let's take a look around here, see what we can see.
What is... Yes! Yes! At last I found it! Al-Azif! Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? What? A page has been torn out.
Very interesting, but we finally got the damn thing. Holy shit! That's plus 15 points for reading it? I think that's 1 point in every skill. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. That's a nice endgame find there. Oh, absolutely makeshifted. And if nothing else, there's still plenty of VODs on YouTube if you want to check those out. I have over 1,000 videos on there now. Okay, we got a trait from that too. Expert. All of your, oh wow. All of your skills are increased by 1 point for finding Al-Azif. Yeah, that already gave me 1 point in everything. So finding it gives me 1 point in everything, and then reading it gives me another point in everything. Holy shit! That is a nice find there. That is a very nice find. Al-Azif, not to be confused with the works of Al-Zred. Very important distinction to make there. Points for days. I'm pretty sure I counted it was 15. I might have counted wrong. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's 15. And I've got 15 skills, so yeah, that is 1 point in everything. That is spectacular. So next time I can read the Al-Azif to get 15 points, and then the notes by D. Richet to get 3 points, and then something else. That's awesome. Let's see. No worries, Ripscallion. Doing fine. I am doing fine as well. Glad to have you with us. $1 million. Aruka, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, baby! That is awesome. That is so good. Alright, nice little late game boost right there. I'll take that. Alright, now let's get back to the task of chatting up people. Yeah, excuse me! Let's check up in people's rooms, see if anybody's up there right now. Let's see, we need Piaggi, Woolner, Godoy, and Hillsborough. Well, Emily's at the end of the row here. We haven't talked to her since, you know, she killed our mom, but I think now is the time. Let's go chat her up, see how she's doing.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, God.
Emily?
Come in, Louis.
She does. Ooh.
You're not alone.
I've inherited one of Mortimer's personal guards because he's worried about my health. But don't worry, we can talk. All the servants dressed in black are deaf and dumb. Louis, about what happened on the wharf, I'm so sorry, really. I hope you'll be able to forgive me one day.
What's in the past is in the past, right? I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's not.
You have to tell her about the demons. I've got something important to tell you about what happened here.
I'm listening.
Mortimer and Holm.
They are demons, and you are like them.
What?
What?
How do you know?
Sir Gregory came to speak to me earlier, at great length. I'm his niece, Louis. I'm Mortimer's child, too.
You're my sister?
Surprise!
But I have a sister?
That's right. And I have a brother.
I didn't see that one coming. And did you manage to speak to Mortimer?
One moment. I'd rather continue our discussion away from any curious eyes. Follow me next door, please. You wanted to know if we spoke? Well, let's just say he didn't stick around long, but yes, I can definitely say we spoke.
Alien Pharaoh, sorry so much you got dinged by Nightbot there, but thank you for the 50 bits. I appreciate that. How are you doing today, Alien Pharaoh? How is your week going so far? Hope you're doing well. Medics, welcome in. How are you doing today? That came out of nowhere, but somehow I'm not surprised either. That, that would explain why she has been able to accrue so much power there. We went up Luke Skywalker? I didn't want to. No, you did send the bits. Nightbot got upset because there was too many emotes there, because Nightbot sees individual bits as emotes. But no, I did get the bits, so thank you so much for that, Alien Pharaoh. I saw the message, even if Nightbot dinged you. Nightbot hates fun is the problem. Let's see. Bort Jams, good evening. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as well, Medics, and I hope you have a good rest when you go. Oh god, alright, so let's remind ourselves what we know about Emily here. So she's vulnerable to psychology, and she's immune to questioning and logic.
And did he go all right? I imagine you spoke about yourselves.
He confirmed what Sir Gregory told me, that he really is my father. That he didn't know I was his daughter until a short while ago.
And, well, how are you? Did you take it all right?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I've lost all my bearings.
And what about me then?
Do you trust him?
Oh god. Let me remind myself, I've already forgotten what I just said. Immune to questioning and logic. Alien Pharaoh! Alien Pharaoh, thank you for the 45 bits. You're just making Nightbot mad now. Thank you so much for those. I appreciate it. Let's see.
I don't know. It's hard to say. He's our father. He has started to initiate me, and he's been pretty fair so far. Now, that said, you can't say he's gone about gaining my trust in the best possible way. What about you? What do you think of him?
Honestly, I no longer know who to believe. The only one I really trust is you. So, I shall follow you this time.
So, I can count on you for the conference vote then, right?
You can. I shall support Mortimer's project.
Perfect. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. See you later for the vote.
Yes. See you later.
She is apparently a demon, though we don't really know what powers she has, apparently. But yeah, she trusts us and she's gonna back us, so that's good. There's a golden elixir, I'll definitely take that.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily.
Alright, we've already seen that.
Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Alright.
Thank you for consoling the Queen.
Yeah, we saw that before. Alright.
Dear E,
Yeah, we saw that as well. There's the servant just chilling there. Alright. Well, I think we're done here then. All we need to do is convince her, and we did. Yeah, we're not going to address that because, I mean, that's super awkward, Emperor. Why would we bring that up? Because it wasn't Emily we spent the night with. It was Emma. So it wasn't technically her, so we don't have anything to be super awkward about. But, you know, there is awkwardness. Twins, though, twins. Yeah, that did happen. We didn't know at the time, though. Hey, Godoy.
Duke Manuel,
Doriche,
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
one cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Issa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
I'll see you later then. Right. Godoy is on board. Right. Let's use this opportunity to get inside Godoy. I've got a few things I'd like to say to Mr. von Volner.
Ooh.
Just one moment, my Lord Duke.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Alright, we've possessed Godoy, and we're going to use him to talk to Von Walder. Is Emma still alive? No, Emma is dead. Emily's alive.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Volner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside.
Oh, we know.
Something to do with what Holm asked him for. Maybe. He's back from the landing stage. Damn. He must have gone to deposit Al Azif for someone to pick up.
Mr. von Volner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now. Why would I do that?
Ooh, alright. Oh, we're timed here, too.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal state between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like someone told you what to do with Royal Russia and Greater London?
Well, it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You don't know what I mean. Today, Spain way down by Louisiana. A sort of epidemics, insurrection. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide.
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you...
Oh, dang it. I missed it again? Alright. Thank you for letting me know, but yeah, I missed the audio issues. One of these days I'm going to catch it, see if I can figure out what the hell that is, but thank you for letting me know, folks. The Choppies! Yeah, for some reason I get like 1 or 2 audio distortions on my stream. I haven't figured out how yet. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. I'm trying to track it down. I haven't managed to yet. Let's see. All right.
Only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
Ooh, alright, this is dangerous territory. I am doing good, Alien Pharaoh. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
If he knew I was Gregory's son...
What?
He wouldn't try it on like this.
Oh, shit!
About you? Next to nothing. Except that you happen to be Sir Gregory Holmes' son, right?
What? What do you mean? But
Now I'm starting to be of interest to you, no?
I've never spoken to anyone about that.
Quite surprising, isn't it? You see, I'm full of surprises. In short, whether he's your father or not makes no real difference to me.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Johan. Don't make me laugh. He has never thought of you as his son. I'd wager that you'd always hoped he would one day, even though he treated you like a master treats a useful slave. He is at best a mentor. Stop me if I'm wrong.
But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
How is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Whew. So the dining hall has a large open-air balcony. That's where all the butterflies
Good.
get in.
I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
All right. So that just leaves Piaggi to convince. He should be at the end of the hall. All right, we're doing good. And that's also the first time we've used our mind-reading powers. One time for good use, the other time not quite as useful.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
All right, real quick, what do we know about Piaggi before we head in there? Nothing. Somehow we've learned nothing about Piaggi. This could be tricky then.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
So yeah, we did see him earlier, and we possessed him for a while to do some shenanigans. And apparently he does remember some of that. How have you not discovered anything? I don't know, Emperor. I'm a little boggled by that. Reminds me of a turtle. He does look a little bit turtle-y.
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your dream, for example. What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wollner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes. Yes, you are right.
You're probably just a little tired. Overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his...
Godoy might remember some of it, but it'll be fragmented and confusing. And it's not like he can be like, oh no, Louis possessed me, because most of the people don't know anything about that. Does Louis get points for gaslighting? If he did, he would be level 99 at this point, because he gaslights everybody. But yes, we finally did get one discovery for him. He's vulnerable to questioning.
Dear Lord, don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
I must admit that opposing you pains me, and it pains Lord Mortimer a great deal as well.
I can well imagine. You should know that I am not happy about it either.
He's an upright man who, like yourself, spends his time helping others and doing good around him. But you know that better than I do.
I owe him a lot, you know.
Your Eminence, if you feel you owe him something, let me tell you it's not too late to show it.
It's thanks to him that I took the Holy Orders. We met when I was very young, here, on this island. After our encounter, I had the firm conviction that my duty was to take the Holy Orders. To tell you the truth, I owe him everything.
Have you ever thanked him for it?
Never. You must find me ungrateful.
I would never dare, Your Eminence.
You came to persuade me to join him, didn't you?
I don't have that power, but I do sincerely believe that Lord Mortimer serves a righteous cause.
You are an angel who brings peace to the soul, my son.
Listen to your heart, Your Eminence.
You are right. To hell with all this political manipulation. Yes, I must listen to my conscience.
Yes, listen to that little voice in your head. What does it say?
Yes, Louis. I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a great deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence. I'll be on my way now.
All right, that's everybody. We have convinced everybody to join. So now we just gotta go chat with Mortimer and we're good to go. stairs on the other side here. Oh, and yeah, just by luck and educated guessing, we did figure out that he's also vulnerable to manipulation. It says there's still more to be discovered. I assume he has some immunities as well. But finding his weaknesses is a huge, huge step that we've literally somehow gotten through the entire game without figuring out yet, so I'm happy about that much. I will take it. Whew. Alright. Now we go talk to Mortimer, let him know we absolutely kicked ass and took names, and we should have everybody on our side for the vote. Whew. Wasn't easy, but we got it done. It's still gaslighting when you're literally in the era where they use gaslighting. That's where the term comes from, actually. It's, look it up. It's interesting. It's based on a stage play. I think it's actually called The Gaslight or something. It involves gaslighting. So, you know, it all fits together at the end of the day.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Well, there's no point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis, I'm impressed. I was sure you'd succeed. I'm proud of you, my son. Even Johann? How did you manage to do it?
I possessed Godoy.
You possessed Godoy, of course. Very ingenious of you, I must say. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now we are ready. The conference may begin. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Alright. It is finally time. The thing we've been building up to all game.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Yeah.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
Well, we're not gonna tank it now.
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough?
4.
Duke Manuel?
4.
Your Eminence?
4. But
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
4.
Mr. von Volner?
4.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
4.
The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you will be in charge of passing the territory of Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Me? Nothing, dear brother.
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened? Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father Punish you for this?
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge?
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body, you cannot project yourself elsewhere, you cannot even contact Father. Go ahead, try. But you are my brother, so I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Oh God! All right, this is getting serious. Yeah, Mortimer did seem to tell his servant to assemble the guests. I don't think he could see his face either, so that's a little bit weird. Punisher, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. The others don't know they're demons for the most part. A couple of them know at this point, but when he froze everybody, I'm not sure if they're still conscious. So, I tried to convince the guests to follow Lord Mortimer's plan. I convinced Manuel Godoy, I convinced Johann von Wollner, I convinced Giuseppe Piaggi, I convinced Lady Hillsborough. I swung the deciding vote in favor of Lord Mortimer. I understood that von Wollner was supposed to hide Al-Zif on the wharf. I noticed that von Wollner was just coming in from outside. I understood that von Wollner just hided Al-Zif on the wharf, and I found the Al-Zif and took it. All successes, no failures, no alternate paths. We did everything in that episode, so that's fantastic. Alright, Punisher, hopefully it was mostly good news. Couldn't it be relayed via demon powers? No, actually. That's actually the entire point of the Black Masked servants being deaf and mute, is because they're deaf. You remember I had to talk to Godoy to possess him? If you can't speak to your target, you can't manipulate them. You can still hear their thoughts, but you can't do any of the bigger manipulations to them, which is the whole point why both Mortimer and Holm, their personal servants, are all deaf and mute like that, to prevent any sort of manipulation in that vein. So yeah, that's actually a big detail right there. Yeah, a little bit of an odd spelling error right there. Oh, we got a whole ton of XP too. Nice. Whew, that's another level. I'll take that. That's another 4 points. So, let's see. Let's put 1 point in diversion. And then when we read that book, that should get it up to the next tier. So that's good. Then what do we want to do after that? I don't think we realistically have a chance of getting anything else up to level 3 except possibly in the diplomat skills, because they're A, cheapest, and B, we already have some of the most points in there, so we'll go for that. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Punisher right there. Gift sub number 1,365 in the channel. Sudden Bribage. That sounds like an action movie name right there. Thank you so much for that, Emperor. I appreciate the generosity. So let's go ahead and put 3 points into conviction, maybe? Yeah, let's do conviction. Let's try that.
What? But... what on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Alright, I don't understand why Mortimer was so very publicly reveling in killing his brother or trapping him in that body. So basically, Holm had said, if you do this thing, this project of yours, Dad's gonna have to put you down. And so once he won the vote, basically all that was gonna happen was Holm was gonna go contact Dad, say, Dad, he did the thing, and then immediately Mortimer's life is gonna be in danger. So that was basically Mortimer going, alright, I won by the books, now I have to defend myself by making sure that nobody's gonna come after me. Possibly, Emperor? Yeah, I must find them quickly, after I read some books. Let's read Al Azif. Hell yes. Let's read Notes by De Richet. Hell yes. And then, yeah, let's do Manipulation. How's that look? Oh man, we're only 1 point away from getting Conviction maxed out. That is very nice. We're doing pretty good on Manipulation as well. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get that up there. Alright, but that's very good. That's very good. Alright. And we got a couple new traits here. What did we get there? We got Disciple, 1 point in Politics. And we also got a talent here, Diplomatic Mastery, which means opportunities I now have 50% more time to go for, which is very nice. Oh, that'd be nice if I get... So I get rewards if I get level 3 in Manipulation. Ooh, level 3 in Vigilance wouldn't be a terrible thing, but both of those would be very difficult to actually achieve, unfortunately. Alright, so we have to find Sir Holm somehow.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Yeah, Holm doesn't appear to be in the room. That's weird.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
History will remember me, and the sacrifices I made.
Accurate. Why has Louis agreed to join Holm, though? That's a good question, and I've got an answer for you. Because at the end of episode 4, we decided that publicly we're going to support Mortimer, but privately we want to take both of them down. So right now, Holm has already said he's going to die. He's toast. So if he has something that we can use against Mortimer, because right now Holmes' only thought is getting revenge. If he's got any way he can help us take down Mortimer, that's what we want. Basically, Holmes taken care of. We don't need to worry about him right now. So we need to be focused on how to take care of Mortimer, and he might have exactly what we need to do that. That's our hope, I believe. Our hope is that he can give us that last element to finish our plan.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
Huh. He actually seems to know. Weird. But you wanted to take them down before you knew he was your dad, right? We didn't know. We hadn't really firmly decided before that. Before we knew for certain he was our dad, I was kind of leaning towards supporting Mortimer. Because his plan seemed good. Spread democracy throughout the world. All right, I like that, yeah. Then we found out that they're demons and they're actually pretty diabolical. So now I'm like, no, now I want to take them both down.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
That's correct, yes.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. All right, She does not sound very concerned. I think right now they're more confused than anything. They may not be perceiving this in real time as well. I suspect that's a part of it. Where's the other door? Right there. Oh, back to monarchy. No, dang it. Oh, hey, what's this? Whoa! Alright, the painting teleported me to the dock. Mother?
But there must be a way. Rash.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
We're not on the K's.
Yes, we are. I haven't moved.
I promise you. I wish you were right, but you're not. It would seem that we're in what they call the ether.
Their world of spirits. I was sure it existed.
The poor woman is completely losing touch with reality. What you see is not real.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Oh, God. What do we know about her? All we know is she's immune to occultism. Oh, jeez. See if we can calm her down some.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open, remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
I'll try.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
When she says I trust you like that, I feel like I've tripped some sort of flag. She wasn't a great mother, but she is still our mother, that's true. No way this could go wrong. Oh, it's going to go terribly, terribly wrong, isn't it? Alright, there's another painting here. I assume that's where we're headed to? Anything else to see here? No, doesn't seem to be anything else to see here. Ah, now we're in the entrance hallway.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Do I need to appease them somehow? Press right-click to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities. This is some sort of puzzle. That's weird. Yeah, what you don't understand could fill a warehouse, basically. By the way, do you know who your real mother is? No. It seems like whoever our real mother is somebody we haven't met. Mortimer mentioned something about her basically leaving the game. So, I don't think we've ever met her. I don't think we're going to meet her, unfortunately. Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Oh, we know who his son is. Is he here? He is here. Let's move him over there. Let's stop there. What if your mother is actually your sister? Oh god, I don't need more shenanigans. I can't talk to him for some reason. That's weird.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Does he say anything different now?
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Nothing changes there.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
He wants to isolate me again.
Alright.
I won't let him attack his brother.
Heck was that?
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Alright, so she needs to be by... Or Emily and Emma need to be together, I know that much.
I need to keep an eye on them.
Let's move Mortimer there. Move her there. Move Louis there? Possibly? Let's see, which one's Emily and which one's Emma? That's part of the problem. Who's the chick with the pink haircut? That is Elizabeth. If you don't recognize her, that's because she got killed at the end of episode 1, so we have not seen her in a while. It is very weird that I can't talk to Von Wallner, though.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
I think I'm probably going to have to spend some points figuring out what these people are talking about before too long. No, because we couldn't talk to him before we moved him either. So he can't have been in the right spot both times.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Alright, so... Alright, so that's definitely how those three need to do. Ah, jeez. Let's see if we can figure out what Mortimer... Is she the mother of the Duchess twins? No, she is the daughter of John Adams, the Vice President of the United States. And also may have had a demon trapped inside of her.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Alright. Like that, maybe? Possibly. See what we can find out about it.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Already did this one?
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Alright, so I can't talk to him now. Or no, it's still the same dude there. Let's see.
I won't let him attack his brother.
Alright, so that's the voice of the demon, not Elizabeth's voice. That makes sense. So let's also swap these two. There we go. What did we get from analyzing the mother? I'm not sure if we did yet, but I assume she wants to be near Louis, and maybe that's it.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
Yes, that makes sense. She wants to be by Louis. And I'm not sure she has any connections to anybody else.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Alright.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Alright, this is Emma, since we already analyzed her.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Alright. Yeah, those three have to be like that. We know that for certain. It is definitely a mood. Alright, let's...
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and analyze this. I really don't want to, but let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and use a royal jelly first, though.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Alright, so that changes things a little bit. Alright, so... Can I talk to Von Wollner finally? I cannot talk to Von Wollner for some reason. Alright, so let's try this. Let's try you down here. Then you. Then you. Then you. And there we go.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming. At least as soon as I found the exit.
No, Jesus is apparently these characters, the demon's father, and we've been told that he is in America, last we've heard. Alright, so it looks like that painting is where we're headed to next. So yeah, we're going to be chugging a lot of jelly this chapter, I suspect. In somebody's bedroom now. I don't recognize it offhand, though. Emily?
What? What are you doing here?
You? It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed.
Oh.
You had to come here and start babbling away at me.
Hey, Emma.
Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Oh, oh god, that's Emma. Do we know anything about Emma? She's immune to manipulation, that's it. America, apparently, yeah.
Wait, Emma, you're the one who passed yourself off as Emily. You decided you wanted to play with us. You pushed your sister to the edge, and now this is the result. It's got nothing to do with me.
I only wanted to exist for one brief moment. Spending my life in her shadow, being her double, it wasn't enough. I must have taken up too much room again.
That's not what I said.
Only appearing to carry out the basest of chores. How ungrateful of me to want to exist, to make my own choices. It suits you to think that it's all my fault. Be that as it may, Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Look, never mind. Don't take this the wrong way, but it would take too long to explain it all.
But you can move about, can't you?
I'm not dead, Emma.
So you should be able to help me.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Emma, how can you expect me to promise anything under these conditions?
Don't leave me, Louis.
Look, I don't want to get your hopes up, Emma. I hope you understand. Farewell.
No, Louis. No! Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum!
Is anyone
kill
there?
You.
I can hear you. I know you're there.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Me. Help! Can anyone hear me?
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
That is correct, Dame Karen. That is the sister that we slept with, although she was pretending to be Emily at the time, so we thought that she was Emily.
His children are gathered together? Yes? Yeah.
KCD, you just got Silver Wolf. Congratulations. That is fantastic. I hope you enjoy her. I think she's pretty cool. Alright, it says something about the thread of his memories. Let's see what we get. I see some more paintings.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? I saw your body. You're dead.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
Oh, jeez. I don't think this is actually Elizabeth, but I don't know if her weaknesses would be the same. We know Elizabeth proper is vulnerable to questioning and immune to psychology.
There's no point in getting rough. If you have a question, just ask me.
Empty words. You refuse to tell me who you are, but I will find you out. No one can escape me. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
So we have a new character here named Ashael. And that's the name of the demon in there. Immune to manipulation, of course. I'm gonna use a golden elixir. There we go. I could potentially try to read his mind, but if he's powerful enough, he'll know that I've done that, which is dangerous. Let's see. What was it? He's immune to manipulation? Immune to manipulation. All right.
But tell me, what happened with...
That's enough. Do you think you can question me? Do you really have no idea who I am?
Okay, that's not great either. I'm gonna use another, or here, let me use a royal jelly. And then I'm gonna use another golden elixir.
You're the one who Elizabeth kept hearing in her head. You're the one who gnawed at her from inside, year after year.
Who dare speak to me in that tone of voice?
She spent her whole life trying to escape from you.
And it was all for nothing. No one can escape from me. I am the father of all, founder of our house, grand architect of the laws that govern us, and creator of he you call Gregory Holm. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
So that is dear old dad right there. It is. I don't know what that means, but he's not immune to everything, at least. We were able to hit him with, what was it, conviction there? I think that was conviction. Hi, Granddad. Yeah, if we go to the journal... Yeah, immunity to questioning and manipulation.
Sir Gregory has been poisoned.
Who dares attack my son?
It would seem it was Lord Mortimer.
William, that vile little traitor. He dared overstep our family rules. No member of the family will you kill. The dog, he will pay for this.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait! I have a proposal to make to you.
Oh, God, think we have to listen to the proposal. Because as it is, I don't know that I have the resources to go against Mortimer. Yeah, that was pretty fun. What? Like, he is dangerous, but is he more dangerous than Mortimer once he finds out we're opposing him?
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean, like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family. She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So, do you accept my proposal?
This is a big one. Good job saying you made it worse. I mean, I can refuse and then bolt out of here, I think. That's still an option. But that's a good proposal. Like I said, I don't know if I have the resources to stop Mortimer. But this guy probably does. What do you think, chat? I'd like to hear your opinion before I do anything. Should I take him up on his deal to allow him temporary access to my mind when the time comes? Or should I refuse and get the hell out of here? What do you think? I want to hear. I mean, obviously refusing sounds very tempting, because that's crazy. But also, like I said, I don't know if I can take down Mortimer on my own. I don't. Nothing can go wrong for making a deal with the demon. Alright, you know, when you phrase it like that. Yeah, it's true. Geek Boy, welcome in. I think, was Jesus supposed to be the grandfather? Because I don't think this guy actually is Jesus. I want to say that might have been the grandfather. I don't remember. Do we get to ask what's in it for us? We know what's in it for us, which is we want to take down Mortimer, and so does he. Well, it's against the rules for you to kill them due to no killing family rules. That's true. Oh, this is tough. This is very, very tough. I'm just trying to think, I'm like, is there anything else I might be able to do against Lord Mortimer? The only possible advantage I have against Lord Mortimer is the Spear of Destiny. But we don't know for sure if I have the real Spear of Destiny on me. I've got Al-Azif on me as well, but I have no idea what to do with the Al-Azif. So if you do this yourself, you'd be in trouble, but why doesn't this being know you're a relative? I think he does know I'm a relative, because he mentioned something about Elizabeth not being family. That seems to be the implication he knows that I am family. That was my understanding anyway. Let's see. Honestly, I think he's asking for your permission as a courtesy, and I think he could probably do this against your will. He implied that he couldn't, but I mean, he does seem very powerful. I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna accept because I don't know how else to achieve what I want to achieve here, which is making sure that Holm and Mortimer both go down. I mean, I don't like this guy either. I'd like to take him down too, but we just don't have We don't have the juice to take all of them down. I don't think we have any way to accomplish that right now. This is definitely a tough one. This is definitely a tough one. I think if we stick to our goals and we say that we want to make sure that Holm and Mortimer both go down at the end of this night, we need the extra power.
Very well, I accept.
Good. Pursue your goal now. When the time comes, I will take care of William.
Alright, we did it. Oh, this is gonna get so messy today.
My head! Oh, it hurts like hell! Oh! I hope I made the right choice.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, God. We're making big plays today, chat. We're making some big plays. Oh, God. We gotta keep our eyes on that prize, though.
He broke the rules!
Alright, what is this now?
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Alright. That's not the first
And
memory.
coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Alright, that's gotta be the last memory. We're not gonna touch that for right now.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holm is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Alright, so close, but not quite. Still a bunch more memories.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure.
What is this?
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
No, these are Holmes memories. Basically, we're trying to pull Holmes' mind back together.
He's talking about Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought Holm here. I had to look somewhere else.
Alright, so this memory is just a red herring entirely.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity.
I'm betting that one's a red herring, too.
Dear Countess Dunolstein. What a pity.
See if we can get to some more memories. Go down this way, I think? Yeah, there's a couple more down here.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time.
I don't think that one's gonna come into play either. Or maybe there's 2 threads we have to pull together here.
Trap right from the start.
Alright, this might be the first one.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it! He already knew they were his daughters!
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
So that might be the first one. I'm gonna check. I think there's 2 more paintings. Let's check those out. Maybe 3.
I recall Sparta.
That's probably not the thing.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Alright, so we got a couple ones before this one. So we're not going to start there.
Come to me. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Yeah, I do.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
The second to last one, I believe. Let's ignore that one. And let's try picking a first one and then see what we have to do from there.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Yes.
I recalled Sparta.
Alright, let's look at the ones that we've been skipping.
I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Interesting. That's the one about the sisters. I think this one is one we skipped.
France! So much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
So...
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
yeah, that one can't be the first one because he says again.
Can't hold out. And the cherry on the cake.
That's the last one. I feel pretty confident about that.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as
Alright, so it's not that one. There was one other one that we skipped. I'm going to take a peek at that one now. To make sure I'm not missing something.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
So not that one.
Ah, Charles.
We checked that one out. Oops. There.
Dear Countess
This one we skipped.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchy. So full of remorse once it was done, I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
I heard about this story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor.
So,
Let's put that one to the side.
Yeah, that one is definitely a red herring. Alright. That one I thought was the first one doesn't seem to be, but if that's not the first one, then what is?
France.
See, that one's a red herring.
So much wasted time. It was a trap right from the start.
And this one was...
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
So that one might be the first one.
I recall Sparta. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Alright, so let's see if that's the first one then. Emperor, of course, this is our necklace. I'm like, please no, not this one.
Right from the... At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Alright, so that's the first memory.
I recall Sparta, and when
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Alright, so not that one yet.
I recall Sparta.
Let's check over here. We need another one about Emily, I believe. There was one right at the start that sounded like,
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
Alright, this one might be it.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holm is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Let's try this one.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
Alright, that's the second memory. Now we need to go back for the start. Well, you did say that, Geek Boy. You did indeed.
the cherry on the cake.
That's the last one.
Drank his cursed tea. And who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Alright, that's the third memory, so we're getting there. Alright. That's the last one again. Keep looking down here. That one's a red herring. That one's a red herring.
What a pity you disappeared.
Alright, so there's nothing down this branch whatsoever. I don't need to go down there again. Might be disturbance in the force. Oh geez, were they offline for a while? That's unfortunate. That one's a red herring. Few hours, alright. Well, unplanned maintenance? That's surprising. Oh, new season, alright. Gotcha, gotcha.
I recall Sparta.
That one's a red herring.
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
That might be the next one.
He feeds Louis.
That's the second to last one. So I think we might have the order here. Let's try this.
And when Elizabeth... He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Alright, that's the fourth memory. Ah, got it, Geek Boy, got it.
Needs Louis, and I continue to see. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually
end here.
Alright, it's the 5th memory. There should just be one more, I believe, and we know which one that is.
I must speak to you.
So let's go get that one and see if we can wrap things up
I
here.
recall Sparta.
Oh, alright. Should be just down here. And let's see what happens when we actually meet up with Holm.
He allowed me to bring
Not that one.
back again to his cause.
Was it this one?
And the cherry
It was
on
this
the
one.
cake is And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Alright.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Rose, this game went nuts. Holy crap. I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. I'm not going to say anything because it sounds like he knows Mortimer's here anyway.
You can still do something, Louis.
Don't worry, son.
Father?
I am here. You can go in peace.
Father, I am sorry.
Don't be. You've been infallible, right to the end. I am proud, all those years watching you grow into who you are today.
But Father, I almost...
No. If your brother had not been so malicious, you would still be with us. I am here now. I am going to take care of him. Count on me to... Stop! All of you! Leave now!
Oh, shit's going down now. I restored order among the guests. I met Sarah de Richet's spirit. I reconstructed the sequence of memories of Sir Gregory Holm. I met Emma Hillsborough's spirit. I met Ashael's spirit. I accepted Ashael's spirit, and I escaped from the Ether. No failures, no alternate paths. Oh, let's keep going. Note that there are no alternate paths, so you had to accept the spirit. I think if I said no to the spirit, then that would have appeared in the alternate paths. Because alternate paths only mention things that I didn't do. So that's what I'm thinking right there. I mean, it could have flagged as an alternative, but it could have been like, I don't think I didn't have to even go in that painting, is the thing. I could have avoided that painting altogether. So I believe that was an alternate path. It's just not flagging that because I took the path. Oh, and I didn't quite get a level out of that, which is unfortunate. But I do have one tome, so I guess I'll take that. Suppose that's what we got there.
William!
Calm down, Louis.
How dare you?
Louis?
Your own brother.
Father?
Gregory should have never trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here.
No, not now.
It's pointless trying to run.
Go and confront Mortimer in the dining room. Oh, God. It's all coming down to this, ladies and gents. Also, we got some new traits. What was... Did that say insane? Emancipated, +1 in psychology for escaping from the ether. Insane! The use of logic skills costs 3 extra effort points for reading the Al-Azif. So yeah, reading the Al-Azif does have a drawback. And it's although it gives me +2 points in everything, it's functionally a -3 to logic. Oops. Oopsies. Oh god, so we only got 1 tier 3 skill the whole game. Well, that's because we sort of decided to be a jack of all trades, more or less. Classic Lovecraft stuff, I appreciate that. Very thematically significant. Alright, dining hall's over there. We gotta go through the entrance hall to get there.
Louis.
Hello?
There's something I'd like to understand before we go any further.
What is it that you'd like to know?
First, know that you are not responsible for your father's errors. However, you must answer for your own actions.
Shit!
Uh-oh. I better tell him what he wants to know.
Tell me, Louis, what is your share of responsibility in all this?
Fuck! Oh god. Oh god, what do we know about Ashael? He's immune to questioning and manipulation, we know that. Wow! Ooh, let's... Oh shit, hang on. I only have 1 Carmelite water. Just the 1. I'm gonna use Devil's Thorn though, but I've only got the 1 Carmelite water, so we're not gonna be able to use that very much here. Oh god, alright, so Devil's Thorn first. He's immune to conviction as well, good to know. I'm gonna try saying I haven't done anything.
Nothing at all. I haven't done anything that would make me responsible for all this chaos.
Too busy seeking solace in the skirts of your sister, perhaps. Right from the very first session of this conference, you followed William like a sheep. Did you not seek out the lance of Longinus? The very lance that pierced my side? The one you thought you could kill demons with? Oh yes, you were very much involved in all of this, young Louis.
Fuck.
There is no point in you denying the truth.
Fuck.
When you got wind of William's plans about the conference, did you tell Gregory?
Oh god! I'm gonna actually write down his immunities. What was that third one that he was immune to? Logic? I think it was logic. Questioning and manipulation. Oh, conviction. Thank you. So, questioning, manipulation, and conviction. Okay. Okay.
No, but I had only been here a short time. I didn't trust Gregory any more than I did William. I came here for Sarah's sake, not to take part in all their twisted machinations.
Certainly, but you made your choice. Deciding not to act is a choice like any other. So then, what did you do to thwart William?
Oh, he's immune to diversion as well. Holy shit, I'm making a note of that.
When William asked me to enter Piaggi's mind in order to send a false letter to the Pope to discredit Gregory, I didn't do it. Without telling William, I wrote a very different letter instead.
I see. Congratulations. You did dare to take a few risks. We're almost done here, Louis. Tell me, in your opinion, what should I do with William?
Oh, God. I'm gonna use my only Carmelite water.
I know what he wants to hear. According to the family rules, we're not allowed to kill a family member.
I congratulate you, Louis. You have understood. I believe you have earned a place in our family. I cannot wait to introduce you to the others. But first of all, William must pay for everything he has done. Let's go, now. It's time to get this over and done with.
Oh, God, we're alive.
William! Gregory should never have trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here. You evil little cockroach.
No, Father. Wait.
It's over, my son. You've gone too far this time.
Oh, Father. By the way, I have a little surprise for you.
What?
Now what have you done?
Let me introduce you to my new servants. You know, I have studied our talents closely. And as you see, they
Do you really think that mutilating your servants so that they can't hear is going to save you?
Well, I admit that was the idea.
You are pathetic. On your knees.
Oh, shit.
I can feel you entering.
Your ego has always been your weakness, my son. You are your worst enemy. When will you understand that no lock is impenetrable?
No!
If you're the only one who can master them, all I need to do is master you.
Stop! No!
You gambled. You lost.
Look, Louis. Look at him.
You broke the most important of our family rules, William. The one that gives meaning to all the others. Thou shalt not kill. Never, ever kill a member of our family. What's going to happen to him?
He will be buried alive. But don't worry about that. It is over. Everything that belonged to him is yours now. And I am proud to welcome you among us.
Thank you.
You deserve to join us, Louis. You have great potential and many things to learn. Come to me.
I'm coming.
As Mortimer had planned, Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning. On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside. The Duchess, through her close ties with the crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return from the British Isles over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. Unable to say more about the superior dark forces that he had spoken of, his mental health was brought into question. He was consequently withdrawn from papal state power, and it became preferable to speak politely about a faraway retreat when referring to his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome. On his return from Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death.
I'll take it.
No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European courts, but only for a few months.
This is the end. Yes, this is the ending. Oh, geez. Rin, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day, Rin. We are learning history. And Airing, how are you doing? We're coming in right at the end of the game, but I hope you are doing well, Airing. Glad to have you with us. So what happened in regards to being possessed by a father? Presumably he did exactly what he said he was going to do, which is he kicked William's ass and then he left me alone, because that's the rules of the family. And if he's going to enforce the rules, he's going to follow the rules. Oh, jeez. So success is, I let Ashael take possession of my body in order to confront Lord Mortimer. I convinced Ashael of my innocence. That was a close thing. I brought Al-Azif back to the continent. I left the island safe and sound, and I saw Lord Mortimer being imprisoned for eternity. Yes, this is one of those games where every decision counts and tons of things can change in the end. So yeah, that was basically going through and giving us a bunch of endings for the characters. Oh, jeez, we pulled the cars on Mortimer, we did. We took the book back to the mainland. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, we need to bury that somewhere, but for the moment, none of them have that, so I'm going to call that a win for now at least. And that is it! That is it! I don't think that's probably the best ending, but honestly, I feel like we did pretty well. I said going into the episode, our main objective is stop Holm, stop Mortimer. We did that. We stopped both of them. And we've got a lot of power now, so hopefully we can leverage that against the rest of these assholes in the future, although that is a whole other ball of wax. There's a whole bunch of endings. This is one of the better ones. Yes! I was so sure I was going to survive episode 5. Honestly, I'm like, I'm going to die somehow. I was sort of assuming that Mortimer would rip out my spine at some point, but I'll take this. I'm happy with this one. We didn't die. I'm happy about that too. It's a small victory, but a significant one. That was definitely on the table there. Oh, jeez. Airing, this is a really cool game. I very much recommend it. Like, this game was so cool. More chapters of this? No, that's it. Just the 5 chapters right now. But yeah, no, it's good. There is that too, Siamese. We do have to live with that one. John, amazing game. I'd probably buy it at some point. I do recommend it because, like, I think it's probably going to be a very different game if you choose a different class. Like we were talking about before, if you had taken detective instead of politician, you'd be really good at analyzing evidence, just not good at talking to people. I think that's really cool. I do. So yeah, what did all of you think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, I'm very happy with it. I think that game is amazing. I don't know that I've ever played a game quite like that, but I want to play more like that. One thing we did find out as a big surprise recently is there's a game that just came to Steam recently called Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. Turns out that's made by these guys. So these guys have made another game that I'm told has at least some of the same vibe to it. So I'm hoping to play that at some point. Because this was so good. Holy shit. Game Gumo, neat, not your jam? Fair enough. Glad I could play it for you then. Oh, relentlessly, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Rose, you already know I like this game. Was waiting for you to play it. How was it seeing another playthrough, Rose? Hopefully it was a good experience. Dame Karen, it was amazing, went wild towards the end. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely bonkers at the end. Let's see. Rin, it's one of those games that I think I enjoy watching more than I would enjoy playing. That's very fair. That's very fair. And one of my favorite things about Twitch is you're able to experience those vicariously. Like, I don't enjoy platformers. I love watching those over at your stream. I don't enjoy Soulsborne games, but I enjoy watching them be played as well. It's awesome. Let's see. Emperor, I think the game was great. The ending felt a bit rushed. Yeah, it is weird that the final chapter of all things was so short compared to the rest of the chapters. I may have personally rushed some of it just by doing the power move of bringing dear old dad in. I don't know for certain. But either way, like, just overall, this game was very good. There were flaws, definitely. Like, all of those endless Bible puzzles, wasn't a fan of those. But I really do love the RPG-style skill system. I love the dialogue. Those were all very cool. The multiple pass-through puzzles, all the alternate routes. There was a lot I liked about this. Let's see. John, I expect some good gems from Big Bad Wolf Studios in the near future. I hope so. I hope so. Give these people all the money in the world. I already bought Swan Song. Like, as soon as I found out that Swan Song was made by the studio, I bought it immediately. Right that day. So I've got that, and we hopefully will be playing that on stream at some point. Yamakumo! That did happen as well, Doc Belvin. There was a lot of, there was a bit of some info dumping in the last chapter. Agreed, Emperor. There was that one puzzle where you had to put everybody in a line, but there wasn't really much to that puzzle, unfortunately. I think Shane just said I need to play more platformers. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Also, while I'm thinking about that too, if anybody in here is not following other Rin in here, you really do need to, because she's an amazing streamer. One of my favorites and one I watch every second I am able to. So if you're not already following her, you're going to want to. She plays a lot of indie games, including a lot of platformers, but also some other really story-intensive games. Some cool stuff you might not have heard of before, so you might see some games over there that you've never heard of before, just like you do over here. Also, really cool to hang out with, really cool to chat with. You're going to love it over there. You'll probably see me there too. So make sure you click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You're going to have a blast over there, I promise you. We don't speak about Rin Prime. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game. Like I mentioned when we started this game, this is a game that I have been dying to play since it first came out. And now that I have played it, I'm totally happy with it. This game was exactly what I wanted it to be. Not a perfect game, like I said, but they tried to do something that no one's done before, and holy hell, they hit a home run. I am so happy about that. That was amazing. Thanks for saving my thumbs on that one. Happy to help. Happy to help. So, yeah. It is a little bit early, but I think I'm going to take a well-deserved rest after this one. Did they make any other games? Yes, they've made one other game recently. It just came out on Steam last week, I think. It's called Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. It takes place in the universe of the Vampire the Masquerade tabletop game, but I'm told it has sort of a similar vibe in the fact that you're using conversations and conversation options to navigate through puzzles like that. I haven't played it yet, but I did pick it up last week, so I'll be checking that out. That game completion again, it seems so. But like I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing something very exciting. We're starting a new game tomorrow. If you haven't seen what it is, we are going to be playing Dimension Remastered, which is a remaster of a first-person survival horror game originally for the DS. We're playing the 3DS version. Originally, this game was pitched as a Silent Hill game, but Konami wasn't interested, so they just filed off the serial numbers and released it as its own thing. So yeah, we're going to be starting that tomorrow. So I hope you will join us for that. I would love to do that. That'll be our first 3DS game on stream, so that's kind of exciting. That manipulation again, that game over again, that lad from Nazareth again, all of those things, most definitely. But as always, thank you so much for being here. I had an amazing time with all of you. Seriously, you folks made this so much more fun for me. I was dreaming of playing this game anyway, but getting to play this with all of you, experiencing all the highs and the lows and just agonizing over the decisions with all of it, I think it was so much more fun with all of you around. So thank you for that. I appreciate all of you. We do, of course, have one last thing to do before we call it a night tonight, and that is... Let's see who all is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch today, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I'd love the opportunity. So first and foremost, make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the easiest way to find me tomorrow or at any point in the future if you'd like to stop back in. And while I'm looking to see who all is live right now, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't already. We've got a link to my YouTube if you would like to check out some of the games I've played in the past. Or if you missed any of the council and you want to get caught up on that, all the links are going to be there, so feel free to join us. And we have a link to my Discord as well. If you'd like to chat with me or the rest of the community, feel free to join us. We would love to have you there. And we do have a couple options today. And a couple places we could stop in. You know, I see somebody that we never get to raid. Let me make sure they're not ending right this second. If they're not, I would love to go say hi to them, and I'd love you to come with. Yep, they are not ending right away, so I hope you will join me for this one. This is someone you folks may not have met before, so I hope you will come with me as we go raid. The boss penguin himself, Alex, is playing. He's a very cool streamer. He plays just about everything under the sun, including some really weird and crazy stuff. And he plays a lot of multiplayer games too. And today he is playing a game that I really enjoy called Deception Inc. It is a stealth-based multiplayer game. Stealth-based, heist-based multiplayer game. He actually got me into this game. I love it now. I play it off stream a bunch. And just in general, he's a cool dude to hang out with. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to Alex, hang out for a little bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for Dimension Remastered. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.